It's an honor to welcome all of us to this press briefing. I would like to have the press identify themselves while they are self-identifying. If there's anybody I'm missing, I'll get back to you. Thank you.
Good morning, sirs. Good morning, us. My name is Emmanuel Chinedum. I'm an editor and a reporter with Radio Nigerian Network.
Good morning. Good morning, EBC and its team. My name is Dele Odo. I write from Extraordinary Online. Thank you.
Good morning, EBC and the members of the council. My name is Emmanuel Chinedum Ibezim. I write for Vice-Chancellor newspaper.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Peter. I write for the newspaper. Thank you.
Good morning, EBC and other members of the council. My name is Emmanuel Chinedum Ibezim.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Abuja. I report for Science Nigeria.
Good afternoon, everyone. Samuel Okovele, the correspondent of the newspaper. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Newman Chinedum, working from Africa Science and Technology Digest.
Somebody stepped out. It's one of us. The son is back. She's coming. She might be good. Okay, when she come back, she will now introduce herself. Thank you. Dr. Kolo, over to you.
One of the friends of the university is here, and he was donated, Suleiman Barnabas. Thank you for coming, sir. The Vice-Chancellor here ably represented, the Vice-Chancellor of the university, the members of the Governing Council, deans of faculties here present or represented, HODs here represented, all the faculty, members of the university, staff, non-academic. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all welcome. So may we now pay attention as I invite the Vice-Chancellor of the European University of Nigeria, Professor Emmanuel Chinedum Ibezim, to take the microphone. Thank you.
European University of Nigeria, Abuja, press briefing. The theme is Disruptive Innovation in Nigerian University Education, Unveiling European University of Nigeria, Abuja. Good afternoon, gentlemen of the press, and welcome to the European University of Nigeria, EUN, Abuja, a fast-rising, world-class, high-standard, European-aligned university in Nigeria. It is a pioneering institution dedicated to providing first-class education and fostering educational innovation in Nigeria. European University of Nigeria, Abuja is a privately owned university situated at Drive 6, Prince and Princess Estates, Dubois District, Abuja. The university has as its chancellor, Senator Prince Dr. Nicholas Okachukwu, MFR, and as its pro-chancellor, Professor Charles Okechukwu Esimone, FAS, and immediate past Vice-Chancellor of Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka. My name is Professor Emmanuel Chinedum Ibezim, the Vice-Chancellor of the university. European University of Nigeria is distinguished and peculiar in so many ways and has come on board at this time to radically transform university education in Nigeria. The university management has taken time to critically look at our current tertiary institutions in Nigeria and is set to put right all the observable anomalies, lacunas, and loopholes prevalent in the system. And we are very intentional, passionate, and determined about this. Every young person seeking university admission in Nigeria should, therefore, as a matter of urgency and priority, consider European University of Nigeria, Abuja. Key highlights about this university. European University of Nigeria, Abuja has strong European leaning and is patterned after European University of Cyprus, EUC, European University of Lisbon, EUL, European University of Egypt, EUE, European University of Bangladesh, EUB, European University of Technology, EUT+, and University of Europe for Applied Sciences, UE. We have visiting lecturers from Europe, including 2 from University of Birmingham and 1 from Berlin-Spandau, Berlin, Germany. We equally have 2 appointed representatives of European University of Nigeria, Abuja, at Birmingham and Germany. We have initiated discussions with 10 European universities, including University of Alicante, Spain, and Anglia Ruskin University, England, for collaboration, and these discussions are at various stages of completion. European University of Nigeria, Abuja, boasts of very outstanding, internationally acclaimed, and fully accomplished lecturers, including 3 past vice-chancellors in Nigerian universities. Many of these lecturers here with us trained abroad, while many are regular visitors to foreign universities. The European University of Nigeria, Abuja, has a fully accomplished vice-chancellor, a pharmacist of repute, who has more than 250 publications in international and national scientific journals. He has published several books, has traveled to several continents of the world, possesses 5 professional fellowships, and has supervised over 20 PhDs and innumerable number of master's degree holders. European University of Nigeria, Abuja, boasts of a pro-chancellor, also a distinguished pharmacist, who is a past vice-chancellor and a fellow of Nigeria Academy of Science with over 400 research publications in highly rated journals. European University of Nigeria, Abuja, is centrally and suitably located at the very heart of Abuja and boasts of standard, fully equipped, state-of-the-art laboratories, equipment, infrastructure, facilities, etc. The school has ultra-modern, fully furnished hostel facilities for students with single and multi-occupancy options. The university is offering 23 programs, each of them fully approved by the National Universities Commission, NUC, and are recognized by relevant professional bodies. These programs include pharmacy, nursing, law, mass communication, software engineering, cyber security, computer science, physiotherapy, radiography. Others include medical laboratory science, accountancy, business administration, public administration, hospitality and tourism management, political science, sociology, economics, pharmacology, public health, anatomy, environmental health, information systems, information technology, to mention but these few. European University of Nigeria, Abuja, equally boasts of fully accomplished, internationally exposed principal and management officers. In fact, as we are speaking, the Director of Academic Planning is on her way back from a 3-month stay at University of Alicante, Spain. Though young, the university has made giant strides in research. One of the lecturers has designed a software for skill acquisition by students. Another has locally fabricated a tablet disintegration apparatus. Yet another staff has designed and fabricated a drone for surveillance purposes, while yet another staff utilized computational tools to mine neem tree, that is dogoyaro tree, for novel anti-malaria drugs against drug-resistant malaria parasites. The university is also poised to commence commercial environmental impact assessment for companies as well as for government and private environmental agencies utilizing her available equipment and resourceful staff. The university is equally poised to commence commercial production of drugs through her Faculty of Pharmacy, as well as commercial production of potable water and related items. European University of Nigeria has a unique Learn a Skill scheme. What does this mean? Under this scheme, every student must learn at least one skill prior to graduation. Tailoring, carpentry, electrical installation, barbing, fabrication, embroidery, computer and phone repairs, data management, coding skills, AI, and cyber security skills, among others. Hence, our graduates can never be unemployed after graduation. We also have a Learn a Foreign Language scheme, whereby students of this university are meant to learn at least one foreign language, French, Spanish, Portuguese, prior to graduation. This will make transnational mobility and movement upon graduation very seamless. We have zero tolerance to drugs and substance abuse as we partner with NDLEA to ensure that the school is totally drug-free. The school has a very serene and secure environment with top-notch security paraphernalia. The ambience of the school environment is second to none, with luxuriant trees and flowers to stimulate deep and functional learning. European University of Nigeria, Abuja, has fascinating sports facilities that will help to develop the students physically, emotionally, mentally, and socially. There is plan in place to take our students to any of our partnering European universities and to have their own students come down here at certain stages in their study for cross-fertilization of the learning process, ideas, and for cross-country bonding. We have fully furnished physical and electronic libraries with very current physical books, physical journals, as well as electronic books and electronic journals. The university is putting in place a very standard animal house and a botanical garden that will double as training facilities for our students and tourist attraction for interested members of the public. We have 24-hour light and water supplies. Yes, this is such that our students do not have any hindrance any obstacle in their academic career, because there is always light at every nook and cranny of the university. Our generators and solar sources are complementing those of AEDC supplies, while our boreholes supplement the FCT water board. European University of Nigeria boasts of comprehensive Wi-Fi and internet coverage of the entire campus. There is nothing like strike action or distorted academic calendar at European University of Nigeria, Abuja. So when you are admitted, you can say for sure when you will graduate. There is proposed very strong industry partnerships and internship opportunities, which the students are expected to leverage on, especially during their IT and internship postings. There is also partnership with suitable hospitals in Abuja for our students in the medical programs. The fees at European University of Nigeria, Abuja, are very, very moderate, highly affordable, and among the cheapest in town. The school has a standard medical center for the health needs of our students and is putting in place a standard pharmacy for the students' drug needs. European University of Nigeria has assorted vehicles for students' movements, including their excursions. The university offers merit-based and need-based scholarship awards for certain categories of students. Specifically, we offer fee rebates to high-scoring students in JAMB, indigent students, and children of National Assembly members, Nigerian Armed Forces, including Army, Navy, and Air Force, as well as Nigerian Police Force. A host of others are also covered in this scholarship scheme. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, European University of Nigeria is committed to academic excellence, research, and community engagement. Our mission is to equip our students with the knowledge, skills, and values necessary to succeed in an ever-changing world. Our state-of-the-art facilities, experienced faculty, and diverse range of programs are designed to inspire and support students in achieving their full potentials. Indeed, European University of Nigeria, Abuja, plans to be among the best 5 foremost universities in the fields of cybersecurity, nursing, pharmacy, law, software engineering, and other programs in Nigeria in the next 5 years. We therefore invite students, parents, educators, and stakeholders to join us on this exciting journey. On a last note, we are holding our maiden matriculation ceremony on Saturday, 7th of March 2026 at the University Auditorium, and we are very cordially inviting you, gentlemen of the press. Admissions into our various courses are still ongoing for the 2025-2026 academic session. Students who scored 150 and above in the last JAMB are invited to apply for any of these courses. Similarly, students applying for the current JAMB are also invited to primarily choose European University of Nigeria, Abuja, as their first choice. We also wish to announce to the general public that our university has commenced the IJMB, that is Interim Joint Matriculation Board program, and we have a director and a directorate fully in place. This program is a 9 to 12 months A-level program that allows students to gain 200 level direct entry admission into our university or other Nigerian universities without JAMB. Interested students and parents are therefore welcome to apply into this program. You can visit our website www.eun.edu.ng for more information. We look forward to welcoming you to our very captivating, enthralling, exciting, and hospitable school, European University of Nigeria, Abuja. God bless you. My name is Emmanuel Chinedum Ibezim, Fellow of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Fellow of the Nigerian Academy of Pharmacy, Fellow of the West African Postgraduate College of Pharmacy, Fellow of Industrial Institute of Administration in Nigeria, and Fellow of Academic Community of Nigeria, and JP. Thank you very much, and thank you for coming. God bless you.
You were clapping for my VC. I think you do better. Please can we give him a round of applause? A round of applause for that presentation. I like that. I like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Vice-Chancellor, for that powerful presentation. At this point, I'm going to have to take some questions from the audience, and then maybe a few remarks, and then we'll be wrapping up this meeting. Good afternoon. Thank you for that eloquent and very powerful speech you just delivered, address. You really captured so many things you are doing in this school, but I want to know from your address. You listed about 2 or 3 research outcomes from this great institution. I would like to know what is the school currently doing to collaborate with the industry to get them commercial, so that the product can be found in the market. Because the problem in this country over the years has been research work being stopped at the shelf. At the end of the day, we don't get them out there in the market. And Nigeria is currently dealing with a lot of problems that we need research work to tackle those challenges. So what is this great university doing to get those research works out there in the market through the industry collaboration? And secondly, sorry, my name is Emmanuel Chinedum Ibezim. The second question is you have already explained what the name of the university stands for, with a lot of collaboration with other foreign universities. I want to know, in a body university, what are the major challenges you are facing right now with all these great achievements, and how are you planning to tackle them or solve them? Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me just raise 1 or 2 issues on approval by AUC. My name is Daniel and all right, EBC in recent times, we've seen universities established without approval, and after years of students, by students, maybe probably following the resolution by AUC. In most cases, these universities are not approved. Because they are not approved, students suffer the full hardship. Students are left stranded for 23 courses in just, let's say, on just 4 years, 3 years still running. 23 courses. I want to be fairly told and agree with you that all these courses have gotten approval from the Nigerian University. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so I want us to take on the questions, then the VC will respond to them. Anybody else?
Good afternoon, everyone. Samuel Okobiole of this day newspaper. This is sir. I would love to know how will this great university contribute to the technological development of Nigeria, especially in the area of producing digital workforce and entrepreneurs for this great country. In your speech, you mentioned that a staff has developed and fabricated a drone, a surveillance drone. I would like to know who you want to partner with to make sure you take that development to the next level. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, maybe we should let the VC respond to those three, and then we'll see if there's any more questions. The VC, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for those captivating questions. Actually, we are in good collaboration with TED Fund. TED Fund is an agency of government that sponsors, at least help to enhance research outcomes in universities. We have visited their TED Fair with some of these findings, research findings. Last 2 or 3 weeks ago, with one of our staff, I went to TED Fund for a workshop on how to take our researches further towards commercialization. So we are partnering with TED Fund, we are partnering with NASENI and other suitable government agencies that can help us boost or take our researches from the bench to the market. Some of these researches are also pharmacy-based, and we have a lot of contacts with many manufacturing firms that are ready to partner with us in furthering these ventures. So we are actually in good collaboration with potential persons that will help us advance the findings. Then the second question is whether we are facing any challenge in our collaborations, in our outputs, in our ventures. And like any other Nigerian establishment, I would say yes. And the major challenge is still funding. But I thank God for the proprietor of this place. He has never looked back in funding us. And he has assured us that so long as funding is concerned, we can go any place we want to go. So that is the major challenge facing any Nigerian institution, and we are not exempted, but we are surmounting it. So apart from the funding from the founder of the institution, we are also trying to generate some funds internally to complement what he's doing. And we're also writing research proposals to some funding bodies outside the shores of this nation so that we can also use that to support our research and our programs. Then the next question is whether our university is fully approved by the regulatory agencies. And if you also listen to what I said all the 23 programs are fully approved by National Universities Commission. We took time, that's why it took us time before we started. We took time to make sure that every single program received approval from NUC before we commenced. Then the last question is how do we hope to contribute to the technological development of Nigeria? As you can see, we're already contributing, actually, because like I said, our DAP is already talking with some countries and partners abroad, Spain and England, how we can make this place boost. And if this place advances, Nigeria advances. And if you look at all these programs we have mapped out, all of them are aimed at advancing the technology of this country. And so far, we have experts in most of these programs that many frontline universities don't even have. And already we are discovering things. These things we are discovering are a boost to the national technological advancement. So in a lot of ways, we are already doing that, boosting the technology of this country. I hope I didn't leave out any question.
Okay, I think there are some more hands up.
All right. Okay, Mr. Risi, thank you very much. Um, from your speech. Okay, my name is Emmanuel Chinedum. I'm editor and reporter on Radio Nigeria Network. From your speech, the university actually have potential. I also want to ask, AI is the in thing globally. Do you intend to acquire AI technology for learning, research, and also to create innovation institution? So I just want to know what is your mindset about the AI technology? Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me join my voice in appreciating that insightful presentation. Quite encouraging. But I have one or two areas that needed clarification. In your speech, you assured that the university is so unique that a student coming in will also know when to graduate without any disruption. And my question is, does it mean that the the faculty or the lecturers here will have the option of not joining the ASU? That is one. Two, in terms of accessibility, does the university, this European University of Nigeria, um, is it tailored towards the elite, or is it likely to accommodate any student from even average from average parents in this country? Because I've seen most universities in this country, especially the private ones, that are not so accessible to average Nigerians because of the tuition. So I want you to clarify on that. And lastly, you also mentioned that you beat your chest. I said university um, in the next 5 years will be the top five, in this country. And I wonder how you're going to achieve that. Can you give us a little clue how you intend to achieve that goal you set for yourself? Because I'm aware that so many competition in the education sector in this country. Looking at the economy and other challenges which you have also mentioned. So these are areas I needed that I want you to also clarify so that if I'm going out there and somebody asks me if I can advise him, to um, move to European University of Nigeria, I can beat my chest. Yes, he will not be disappointed. One, he will gain access and will be assured of graduating as at when due. And again, the next 5 years, these are the where university will be in the next 5 years. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do you have more questions?
Yes, I have one more question. Yes, one more question. One more question. Yes. Lucy, I remember one. I have one more question for you. And the question is, you have said that any student coming here has assurance of graduating in 4 or 5 years, just like the last speaker said. Beyond this assurance and the quality of lecturers you have mentioned here that you have, both foreign and local,
I want to ask, what is going to be your unique selling proposition that will attract a student in secondary school planning to enroll into university to come to this place? For instance, some University of Nigeria, Nsukka, is known for being good in law, and some other schools, they are known for a particular area they specialize. So what is going to be the unique selling proposition of this school that will make a student that is in secondary school planning to write jam to say, yes, this is the school I'm going to enroll to, even when they have other competing universities around? Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Joy Abakwe. I am editor from Emphasis Radio and also a broadcaster. The EVC, thanks so much for your presentation. I have two questions for you. Coming from security space, how secure is this school? That's number one. And also, do you run PGD, I mean postgraduate courses? Yes. Masters, PhD in the school. Thank you.
All right. Without holding brief for the VC, I could as well have answered those questions. Let me let the VC do justice to them. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for all the questions. The first one is on AI. Do we intend to acquire AI tech and then dispense the same to our staff and students? You remember I told you the director of academic planning is away to Spain. She is a specialist in AI, but she's a professor of computer and robotics education. And what she has gone out to Spain to do for the past 3 months is AI. And in fact, in her lecture, one of the lectures she delivered, it was AI. So she's known as an AI specialist in the whole Nigeria. And not just her, but one of our lecturers, Professor Onyenwe in computer science, is a specialist in AI. In fact, there was a national competition organized by the National Universities Commission on AI in the whole Nigeria. Would you believe that Professor Onyenwe, one of our lecturers, came first in the whole Nigeria? And guess who came second? Our director of academic planning. So when you talk about AI in Nigeria, come to EUN. And if we have such retinue of staff, why wouldn't we be a center for artificial intelligence in Nigeria? So that is the first question. The second question is whether our lecturers will not be part of ASU. Conventionally, private universities have a way of doing their own. They wait for ASU to get things, and then they will ask for it. They don't go headlong, fighting like ASU fights. And here we have diplomatic management that has a way of addressing staff welfare so that it will not get to the point of rioting and riotousness. The next question is whether the school is tailored towards the elites. And I said it in my address that our fees are very moderate and affordable, highly affordable. And I think it is, without mincing words, the cheapest among all the fees paid by private universities and students of private universities in Abuja. So if we have such a facility, why wouldn't it be a selling point? Besides, we also have a way of payment. You don't pay all the fees at once. So you can pay in 2 installments. So it's not meant for elites alone. And I already mentioned that we have facilities, fee waivers for some categories of students, and indigent students are one of such categories. So it's not just for the elites. Now, another question is, we are targeting to be the best 5 in the next 5. And it is very, very possible. Very, very possible. We are putting the machineries in motion. We are not joking about the quality of staff, the caliber of staff, and the number of staff we have in each of these selling programs. We are very intentional about attracting the best of the best. And our facilities are top notch. Very soon, you will go around, if you have the disposition, to look at our facilities. And our lecturers are, thoroughbred. They are well intentioned. These are fathers and mothers who see these children as their own biological children. So we are going to achieve that. Our facilities, we have so much, but we are going to intensify. When you have a vision, you work towards the vision. We are going to work towards that, and we will achieve it, God being our helper. The next question is, beyond assurance of graduation, are we positioning our programs and our students for skill acquisition? I've already said it. We have already made contacts on how our children will get the best on graduation. You will not graduate from this school just a lawyer or just a pharmacist. There must be some other skills that you will acquire that will make you fit in seamlessly in the society after graduation. And we are making every effort to actualize this. Now, how secured is our school? You have entered there. You have seen how secured. This place is very, very secure. There are CCTV cameras. There are security men, police, forest guide, our homemade security men. So this place is very highly secured. And any child coming here is assured. Apart from the physical security, we also have other emotional securities, spiritual securities. We have all securities around. And somebody said you have 23 programs. But when we wanted to start, the idea is, let's just start with 10. Let's just start with 5 as others are starting. I said, why? Why can't we hit it at once? And we have hit it, and all of them are running. And by next academic session, we are planning to introduce more programs. Medicine will be there. Philosophy will be there. International relations will be here. So we are ready to get this place to the highest spot in all the programs. We are going to achieve it. Where there is a will. And another person asked, PGD programs. We are also thinking seriously about that. We have been receiving calls. Are you running PGD? Are you running PG? Are you running this? Right now, we are in discussions with some persons who want to float alongside with us some management courses. So by next year, God helping us, we are going to start our postgraduate program. What do we need? Established staff and faculty, which we already have. Program of activity, academic program, which we already have. So hopefully by next year, our people say when a hen enters a new environment, what does he do? Stands on one leg and watch. So we are watching. By next year, we would have established ourselves. The postgraduate programs will surely come rushing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the Vice-Chancellor. I think I have the microphone, so I have 2 more questions.
Thank you, EBC. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for this opportunity. So I just have one question. In your address, you mentioned extensively about your collaborations with international bodies, universities, and other institutions. But charity, they say, begins at home. In your local community where your university is instituted, how cordial is your relationship with the local community? Because that is the best form of publicity you will have. Do you have corporate social responsibility arrangements between the university and the local community where your impact will start to be felt from the grassroots, at least from your locality here? Are they feeling your impact already before we talk of going national and global? If yes, what are some of the projects you have running or planned for your local community? While we were driving in, we noticed that the university has done some work on the access roads coming in. That is quite commendable. But we noticed also that the work is not yet completed. Do you have plans to assist the community in that way so that they love you more and tell more people about you?
All right. Emmanuel again, once again from Radio Nigeria. So it looks like you're very well planned based on your speech and the way you answered the questions. You've really planned and you've researched what really you want to do. The question I want to ask, what did you really see or what did the school really see in terms of the um, well, like the what the problem is in the Nigerian education system that it sat down to actually design everything about the school. What problem do you intend to solve in the Nigerian education system? What is that thing that really drove you to, establish this institution? Thank you.
Yeah, the first person asked about local content. What are we doing around? We have known and noticed that we need to impact the local community around us, just as we are also collaborating with the foreign partners. Down here, we have good interaction and collaboration with some universities in Abuja. And that's why you are seeing somebody like Professor Barnabas Suleiman. He's from Cosmopolitan University, but he's here. We're interacting together. That's why you are seeing somebody like Dr. Adoyi. He's from Ave Maria University. We also have discussions with our people in Veritas, Nile University. So in terms of local collaboration, we are doing it very well. Now for the host community, I'm happy you noticed that the road is being attended to. We have done the first level of attention. Prior to our coming on board, that road was not a road because it was not passable. But when we came on board, we made it passable. And we are planning by God's grace to also go beyond this by tarring it so that it will be a frontline road, leading to the community. We're also in discussion with the mayor of this community. We have had some conversations, and there are many other areas we hope to partner with the community. If you are coming inside, you will also notice some forests there. We're also thinking of what to do to that forest because it's not good for the community. Then for our medical programs, we plan to post our medical students and some of our medical personnel to their local health centers to help them out in management of their cases. And as time goes on, we're also going to embark on free medical outreach to the community. We have the medical personnel, we have the facilities. All we need is to buy some drugs and we undertake such outreaches to them. I, as a person, as a pharmacist, have been involved in it in so many areas and in so many ways, including my local village. So if I can do it in my village, if I can do it in other places, why can't I do it in my Jerusalem? Current Jerusalem is this place. So we are going to do it. The last question is what we saw and how we hope to solve the problem. You know, this university has an attached secondary school. It's called British Nigeria Academy. It's a Nigerian secondary school, but patterned after British orientation. And we saw how things are moving there. You know, patterns are changing in that university. So when we saw in that secondary school, when we saw the progress and the development, we said if we can do it with these young children at their secondary school stage, we can equally do it with the older students in their university days. That's part of what we saw. We saw a lot of enhancements. People are coming in here to get changed. And we said, if we can do it at BNA, we should do it at a higher level. That's part of what we saw that made us think of this university. And if you come to the conventional universities in Nigeria, I've talked about strike. But some time ago, we spent almost 8 months on strike. You know, 8 months out of 12 months. What is remaining? And it is a recurring decimal. So the rot in the system is part of what motivated us to think of a way out. And by God's grace, we are not going to experience any such strike in EUN. We also talked about, I've also mentioned some of the things we hope to impart in our students. You see, a lot of graduates of our conventional universities coming out without job. Every time we are looking for job, we are looking for job. We don't want it to be the same with our own graduates. We want, as you are graduating, even from your final year, you have started employing people in your company. So that is also another gap we intend to fill, among others. We also want to create competence in our students. Most of these students in conventional universities, at the end of the day, they are porous. Sorry to say it, I came from such a background because there's not much attention paid to them while they are in school. We don't want that in this place. We are going to pay attention to the students to make sure that they have something in their honor. So this university is designed, intention to break the challenge, we call it disruptively innovating the educational system. We are poised towards that. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please applaud the VC? I'm probably have to take one or two remarks, a vote of thanks from the man ably representing the pro-chancellor.
I really want to thank my friend and my brother, the MC, who has said it all. But I also want to add that I'm also here this afternoon to also represent the Chancellor. I'm one of the council member, and right from the onset, when we have the opportunity of bringing in our able Vice-Chancellor, from that very point in time, we've been watching from one side, we the council members, and all this while we have seen how he has been able to transform this great university. We, the governing council, really want to appreciate him and his team for such a wonderful work that he has done. I will tell you that this great university started towards the end of last year, and what you and I are seeing this day, it's something that that if not for his professionality in doing things, him and his team. All these things you are saying wouldn't have been possible. I'm here on behalf of the Chancellor and the Pro-Chancellor and also the Governing Council of this great university to promise you that we, the Governing Council, we are here to partner with you. We're here to partner with you, and also we're here to support your team to make sure that all what you have said, the three core mandates of the university, which is in teaching, community services, and research, will make sure that we give you all the necessary support. Some of the things that you've already itemized that are your challenges is going to be presented at the Governing Council, and then we'll look into it. But be rest assured that from the Chancellor to the Pro-Chancellor to us, the Governing Council of this great university, every necessary support will be given to you. We really want to thank you, and we pray that God will grant you and your team the wisdom and the knowledge to be able to continue to take this great university to a higher height. Once again, I want to thank you, and I want to thank every one of you that is here, all the professors and all the deans. God will keep you, and we'll continue to work together as a team. God bless you.
Let me hand over the microphone to the registrar of this great university, Dr. Nelson Obeta, for the final vote of thanks.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, James. I will stand on already established protocol. Before I do the closing remarks, I think I will need to just add one or two things to what the Vice-Chancellor has elaborately given to us. The dosage he gave to us was a food for thought. But I want to add that when he was talking about the interim joint matriculation board, he told us, or rather informed us, that after the 9 months or 10 months program, that the students are qualified to be admitted to direct entry. Yes. But I want to inform us further that will formally usher direct entry admission into all our programs in this university. So by our second year, 200 level, we shall be able to be admitting students under direct entry. We have received so many calls on that area, and we promised them that it was going to be so. So the IJMB is just a starting point. And then if we come to registration, payment models, and the rest of them, everything we do here is done seamlessly, online. If you want to make your payment, all payments are made online. No stress, from the comfort of your home. You generate your receipt, you just come for documentation. The same thing is also applicable to course registration and every other thing. These are seamless strategies we have adopted or we created to make sure that learning becomes a friendly thing in Royal University of Nigeria. Then, by way of closing remarks, I want to thank the Chancellor of the university, ably represented by our brother, Pastor Dan Mukedi. I want to thank each and every one of us finding time to come and grace this occasion. This is our first. And I think this first is the best. Is a best, I think so. Because I can see us with rapt attention throughout the presentation. There was no distraction from anywhere. So I want to thank also immensely all our visitors, our guests, esteemed pressmen that graced this occasion. We thank you so much. This is just the beginning. We want to thank all our friends who came from far and wide. Our big players in this EUN, our professors, the big men here, we want to thank you so immensely. We want to pray that the beginning is going to be a good beginning. By the next time we grant a press conference, I think it is going to be something else. Thank you so much. When we say come next time, please oblige us. May God lead us well in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you so much. We wish to make very fast announcements. Please, our admission is still ongoing. Of course, we read it from the address, but I just want to remind us so that you can help us. Our flyers are equally here. You can help us pick some for yourself and for your friends and other people, please. If you have any person that has scored 150 and above, the person should come. And if we verify the personal requirements are okay, it's going to be our student. Thank you.